Hello everyone, TechTony here, and today we're gonna look at the Warfare 1 update. It is pretty epic, I gotta say. It added a bunch of blocks like these fire coverings so that you can dock and shoot. Although they don't have the highest health, only 8 steel plates and 20 construction components, so they're gonna go fast, but still nonetheless. Also, they added a target dummy which was epic and missing. So let me show you. We have a target dummy in front of us, but there's only one snap point, so I couldn't show you. It doesn't come fully built. Well, it replenishes. It auto replenishes. Let's say that. So notice that it has one conveyor port at the bottom. That's because it's gonna need resources in order to replenish. As you shoot the target dummy, it's gonna demolish like this one. We'll see that closely, and then you have to go to the control panel and enable regeneration. If you don't want them to regenerate, then you can turn it off. And there is also a delay that you can set up. I don't know what the actions are, but I think it has to do with triggering certain actions. Like you can trigger other blocks, like timer blocks and programmable blocks, when they fully deplenish. And probably there's another action. There are two bindings. So probably one is when it destroys, and one is when it replenishes. Kind of like a red and a green. Like, oh, hey, wait, it's not ready yet to shoot. Let replenish it. It replenishes, triggers a green light at the top, and ready to shoot. Something like that. Okay. So next they added here a new locker room, which looks pretty epic, and it has ammo container on one side. You can see the magazines and all the things, ammo containers, and then all the weapons on the other. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty much it's called a weapon rack. It's not an armory or a locker, so it differentiates, and it holds only armor. Looks like, I mean, only weapons and ammo. 400 liters of weapons and ammo. But yeah, looks good. These are now the the half windows, and there's also a half window corner. There's both the inverted and the non-inverted versions, so that you can design on either side, right? And then there is just the corners and then the single ones. But yeah, we were missing these for the windows, so I'm glad they added that. And next, the in the blocks, the last of the blocks that they added was these new passage ones, which are epic. Okay, they're not armored. I already tested them, and we're gonna look at them closely. But they consider them as like light armor blocks. They're a little stronger. They take interior plates though instead of steel plates, but they take 74 interior plates. I mean, 74 interior plates and 48. I mean, 32 small steel tubes. So they're a bit expensive, but that means that they're gonna have higher health. And then there is these ones that are like one corner, and it's for you to make a room. So notice we could start making a room, and then there are passages with light and without light. Then there are the corner ones, like this one, so that you can attach a corridor, and then I use them again to then connect one entry and two lookouts. Like you could have lookouts here checking who's coming in and out of the base. And then there is a half one that I used to cover the sliding door here. You can see it there. There's a half one, the same size as these embrasures. And this one is called Passage 3 frame. There's the Passage 3. This is the embrasure. So pretty cool blocks. Now I have to go back to all my designs and incorporate them, because these beat the previous passages, which look nothing compared to the new ones. Look at that. Wow. It's like a remnant of the old game compared to these ones. Look at these ones. These are just amazing. Look at all the tubes and the details flowing through like your system, all the connections, the cables, the wires, even the light placement, everything. Also, you save PCU because you get to use the light and the passage. in one block. So it's not like, oh, put the passage and then place the light. No, it already comes with its light, so that's pretty cool and convenient. But yeah, okay, now we're gonna switch to space creative save file. This is survival, so that I can show you the weapons, the handgun and the rocket launcher. Okay, so be right back. All right, guys, we're in a creative save file in up in space, and we're gonna test these new blocks and see how they work. So also notice that if you go to your character tool, character weapons, there is a S10 handgun pistol. Then there is a S20A, which is a rapid fire pistol, and then there is a S10E, which is an elite S10 variant. There is also going to be added an RO1, which is a rocket launcher, and a PRO1, a Pro 1, which is an elite rocket launcher with a sight capable of precision scope. Okay, so it's very cool weapons. Let's check them out. And then if we, this is the handgun, okay, and it's a single action. If I leave it hold, it's not gonna shoot, and it holds 10 bullets, 10 bullets. Then it has to reload, okay, and it takes 20 to delete the dummy. Next, the rapid fire. I'm gonna press and hold. It holds 20 ammo. It needed 60. It needed 60 to destroy that that dummy. Okay, so not good. There, it regenerated. Now you see the dummies regenerate over time, and I had to load creative because I don't have a supply line of resources. They'll need the steel plates and everything that it took to build them in order for them to replenish. So that's why they need to be connected through conveyor ports at the bottom. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Next, let's look at the Elite one. The Elite one holds, it's a golden pistol, pretty cool, and it holds 10 ammo. All right, so let's see how long it takes to deplete the dummy. Okay. Wow, strong dummy. Okay, it took 29 bullets. Let's try this again. One. I think if you maybe damage is, no, it took the same. Yep, it takes a bit. That's odd. Let's see how the pistol does again. 10. 20. Okay, 30. Okay, 35. Not big difference between the pistol and the elite pistol, I guess. It took the pistol, the regular pistol, 35 bullets to delete the dummy. And then it took the elite one 30. But it may be that there's different damage calculations based on placement. So let's turn around and look and try testing the damage on the new armor blocks. So we have here passage, the new passage. We have fire covering, which is made for covering fire. So let's test it, right? And then we have a light armor block and a heavy armor block. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot each with 5 bullets, and then we're gonna test the damage. Okay, reload. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now switch to the welder and let's check. Heavy armor damage took 1% damage. Light armor took 3% damage. Okay, fire covering took 4% damage, so it took more damage than a light armor block by 1%. And then the passage took 3% damage, so it took just the same damage as the light armor block. They would be both expended pretty much at the same time. Okay, let's weld them back up, and now let's test how much damage the elite pistol will do compared. Okay, here's the, nope, not the rocket yet, because once we fire that one, there's no more testing. Okay, so let's try again. Elite pistol reloaded and ready. One, two, three, four, five on the harm or on the heavy armor. One, two, three, four, five on the light armor. One, two, three, four, five on the fire covering. One, two, three, four, and five on the passage. Okay, let's check that out. It is again 3% damage on the passage, 5% damage on the fire covering, 3% damage on the light armor, and 1% damage on the heavy armor. So the elite pistol is not even that different in damage than the regular pistol. Maybe that they need to fix that. I think this needs more damage based on these findings. All right, but finally, finally we have the rocket launcher. Okay, and we have one rocket launcher which you can summon. I mean, you can use your right click in order to trigger scope and notice that it's like active and this deactive. So if I right click, it stays on the lock on the screen, and I can shoot a rocket. Boom! Impact on the meteor, and I can right click again to dismiss the lock. I can still shoot from hip fire. Um, so I don't need to necessarily like zoom in order to shoot. Okay. Next, let's see. There's pretty much nothing else. Just point and shoot. That's it. But there's the pro one. The pro one probably does more damage. It says, mira, building on the reliable design of the RO1, the PRO1 provides a number of battlefield improvement, including a precision scope. So probably it has more damage, and it has a precision scope. So you can really fine tune look. We can really point at these armor blocks and really target the one. So let's try and shoot. These both dummies are in the same place relative to the middle one and relative to the edge. So let's use the precision. Well, let's start with the smaller one. Okay, let's target the smaller one. Notice it's not quite as precise that target, but it's precise enough. Okay, the explosion had a wide radius. It wasn't enough to destroy the armor blocks. These are light armor blocks and the dummy. Let's try again with the PRO1 on this dummy over here. All right, that did way more damage, definitely. That was enough to destroy not just the middle block, but the entire target dummy block and the armor blocks below it. Notice the damage to the armor blocks compared to the damage over here. The other rocket barely did any damage, probably because it impacted the top head of the dummy, and the explosion radius stayed above. So let's target this again. Let's get rid of the dummy. Okay. And then I'm gonna just gonna place another one over here. And then I'm going to paint a middle block. Okay, and then we need to add a bit more. One more layer. Sorry, I wasn't expecting the rocket to do that kind of damage differently. Okay, now we can get rid of this. Let's try again. Okay, so we gotta shoot the yellow ones. All right, so let's switch to the rocket, and then we're gonna shoot. Let's start again with this. This way, we know we impact the armor. Okay, boom. All right. Yep, that warped the blocks, but that wasn't even enough to go through it. Now let's try PR1. Let's weld again. Let's see how far the damage went. Okay. Ah, wow, barely any damage. Only a bit of warping on these heavy armor. These are heavy armor plates though. Wow, only two steel plates were removed from two blocks. Okay, do not use the RO1. Very low damage. Very low damage. One rocket launcher worth 2 plates. Like, that's the damage you did to your enemy. 2 steel plates. 6. 6 steel plates. A little bit of warping. Okay, PR1. Let's try you. Okay. All right, here we go. Center. That's center. Yep. That did a little bit more. Still wasn't enough to go through the armor, but these are heavy armor. And if we check the center, oh wow, it didn't do any damage either. Same damage. Same damage. Only 2 steel plates. Okay, let's see how many rockets it'll take to get to the center of this lollipop. Okay, go. Let's go. Shoot. Okay, reload. Okay, it takes a little bit to reload. It's reloading. Oh, wow. Okay, don't use these on heavy armor. I'm using heavy armor from now on. That's it. I don't know. Is it glitch or something? Is it like not impacting? Let's see how much damage we have made so far. Look at that. We still haven't even gone through it. We still haven't even taken the top part of the steel plates of the armor block. Okay, these need rebalancing. These are like shooting a firecracker at this heavy armor. This is not doing anything. We've only taken 13 steel plates out of 150 steel plates. Yes, bring a lot of rockets, okay? But yeah, I guess that concludes our testing for the new Warfare 1 update blocks. I think they just need a little tweaking, but at least the weapon tools. But I love the tools. I love the handguns. I love the rocket launchers. The concept of them. They need more damage, but that's it. There's nothing. And then we saw all the other blocks, the new armory lockers, the weapon racks, the half windows, the new passages, and the new target dummies, and I love them all. I can't wait to go back to my builds. Over there, we see my designs over there go flying in space. We'll incorporate all these new blocks into the design. Now my starship, my freighter needs a target dummy room, so I don't have space. I need to redesign it and fit in target a shooting range into the freighter. All right, but with that said, hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when we post or go live, and have a good one, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.